Hello everyone, thanks for being here. This time I'm gonna be painting some very easy bunnies using just one color. And first we start just putting a light wash all over. This is a very loose watered down pigment. I'm also using these new brushes that I just got the other day. I was excited to try them out for the first time. This paint too, it's also new. I recently got this set of paintings and I'm gradually, starting to use each one of them. What I like about loose watercolor painting is that it doesn't have to be like perfect or very detailed. You don't need to go into like all the details trying to make it realistic. So it's okay if it looks a little messy. That's the beauty of painting with watercolor. So I'm going now with the second layer. Just saturating more paint, and less water, more paint. Creating those shadows. So here we're gonna try to make the light coming from the left. So I don't know if this paint was all, but the texture was a little grainy and not my favorite one, I will say. But we can make it work. Just make it darker, the areas that are underneath, creating the shadow underneath the little feet. There I'm diluted with more water so it's not as dark. So we had to make the legs in the front pop out. Just adding a little more pigment right there, make it darker. That's the area underneath the neck. It has to look like there's more shadow in there. Here I'm gonna work my way around the little bum, the little tail. So we need to make the little bump pop out in the light. So let's add more water. We are going from dark to light. Now this is another dark area. We had to accentuate the neck area. And it's okay to be messy if it looks a little messy. You know, this is what I like about the world of art. Everyone has their own styles. Like, I personally don't like doing so much detail or being very precise. I like the loose and a little messy styles. I like those perfect imperfections. Some people like to paint like very realistic paintings, which are beautiful. Like I say, everyone has their own styles and preference. I like the easy and relaxing form of art. Something simple that I can do, quick in a few minutes. Now, if you like, very detailed paintings and you spend hours to make it perfect, that's okay. But for me, I prefer not to make it, stressful. Just something easy and loose, quick to make. Let's keep adding more layers. I'm still gonna put, some tiny details, but nothing like fancy, very easy. Please let me know if you like these ideas, if you try them out. We're adding the little toes, tiny details, very easy. Now we're doing the eyes. It's the same color, just very saturated. Just trying to get that almond shape. Let's add more water and work our way out, diluting the pigments. If you like this type of tutorial, so please subscribe so you can watch more. I have so many more ideas. We have to add a little bit of color to the little tail. Here I'm just adding water to blend the paint. Like I said earlier, this paint has a grainy texture. I'm not sure why. I think it was too old. Sometimes it was a little difficult to blend. I know I say it was one color, but well, the ears are pink, so I had to add the pink shade to the ears. I'm also gonna be adding a little bit of white on the eyes, just to show, the reflection in the eyes. You see, I'm not covering the entire area of the ear with pink, leaving then I'm leaving there a little bit of white. Now let's do the nose with a very fine tip brush. Just adding some tiny lines, like not all around, just a little bit, to make the face pop up a little more. Now this one, because it's looking to the other way, so the nose is not gonna be very visible. So just add a tiny bit of detail right there. So I had to wait for the eyes to dry to add the little white spots. Very little, very simple. I hope you watch until the end. Thank you very much. Bye bye.